Hello and welcome back to Rainswept. We're back in Flashback again. Is it a church? I see pews. Pew pew. In the church. The beautiful church. The sun coming through. Shining down on me. Shine, shine, shine. Churches are, or can be at least, quite beautiful. I have a bad relationship with churches, so to me, it's very beautiful, but it's also like um, very have a checkered past with people in the church, so it makes me not want to go to church. I feel I feel gross going in churches. I sit down and contemplate why I hate church so much. Hello, Chris. You look troubled. Everything okay? It's nothing. I'm just a little worried. Maybe I'm just thinking too much, and maybe I want to kill myself. Possibly my girlfriend too. Is it about the hotel? No. Well, maybe. Something's not right. Diane, I don't know, she's unhappy. Do you think she likes it here behind you? Maybe. I don't know, but it feels like it. She was okay with it before when she'd come to visit me. Now that she's here for good, does she want to leave? Go back? I don't trust you. How can she? She can't. I don't trust. I don't trust people in the church. Sorry. Sorry if you're strictly religious. How can she? She really can't go back. There's nothing more for her to go back to. I don't know if it's about living here though. She's just very different sometimes. I don't know how to describe those. Oh, the lights shining like right down on the preacher. It's weird. It's eerie, and all the little specks of dust or whatever that's going on. I just noticed. Cool. I don't know how to describe it. It's like she's someone else sometimes. Like I'm talking to someone completely different. Oh, we're going into a flashback and inside of a flashback. That's interesting. Well, that's all done. What do you think? Looks amazing. You're awesome. You know that, right? She seems she seems awfully in a good mood. That's good for me. Ah, my morning coffee. By the way, or is it tea? By the way, what's this situation back home? Are we gonna be in trouble about the whole thing? I spoke to Mum. I just said something. Something? Yeah, that I just wanted to stay away for a while. Really? Anyways, it's not important. Forget about it. It's been dealt with. I'm gonna I'm gonna like keep my distance from this right now. Um, I have the feeling she's gonna get upset if I try to push any further, and I feel like she is easily set off. What, you think I'm hiding something? I didn't even. Yeah, I didn't say anything. Good God, no choice is right with her. You thought it. How can you presume that? I can't help that, though, can I? All I can do is decide whether or not to say it. In any case, I don't think you're hiding anything. I'm just surprised it all went smoothly. I'm happy about that. What are you thinking? Gonna pick up a job here? Nah, I don't think so. I don't want a job. Why not? How long is this whole hotel construction, avoiding the question, supposed to take? Exactly. Well, the plans have been finalized. Now they just need to get approved. It's gonna keep you busy, right? Yes, but it's exciting, right? Now I don't want to remain silent because if I remain silent, she's just gonna be like, "What? What? What are you thinking?" I might as well say what's on my mind. Is anything wrong? And then she seems upset, so it seems like you would want to say something. No, Chris, relax. Oh, all right. He's so easygoing. He doesn't want to upset her. It's gonna rain. Rains a lot here. I love it. I hate it. Why? Because people have problems with rain. Um, there's a there's a thing that called SAD, seasonal affective disorder, where people can get very depressed, and I wonder if she's affected by that. I just do. Is that a problem? Although she has a lot of problems, I think. There's no good answer here, but I'm gonna choose to be positive at least. It's easy to see the beauty in rain, though, even though she's gonna get pissed off about it. Oh, it's not beautiful rain, beautiful Chris. Everything can't be beautiful. Why not? Hey, what's wrong? When did they start arguing over this? Over rain? For fuck's sake, there are major problems when you start arguing over stuff like the rain. Ugh, Chris, just, I'll be fine. There are deeper problems going on here, obviously. Did you catch what Father Smith said there? Someone had been sabotaging the construction site with tar. Oh, that's right. That Jack. I was going back editing. Jack has something to do with the tar. Looks like we need to pay our man Jack. Oh, okay. Task added. Do 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 do. I'm running. I'm going. Really, I need to go, but I also want to talk to Grandpa. Gah, you scared me. Don't sneak up. Sneak up. I came running from the front of you. How did you? How is that sneaking up? You scared me. Don't sneak up at people like that. I'm sorry, Grandpa. Who said I was your grandpa? This character, man. Huh, anyway, you still here? No idea who did the shooting? Not yet. Find out who did it. Well, that's the plan. Seeing those two, the passion they obviously felt for each other, reminded me of my first days with my wife. Oh, those were such beautiful times. Shut up, old man. I'm on the case here. I need to go. I'm sorry I talked to you. I was a real stud too, you know. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. This old man stooped over with a walking stick, a stud. And yet I was. That's what time does, son. Not just that I was a football player too. Really? You don't look like a football player. Surprised you, didn't I? Yeah, I was pretty good at it too. Got injured, and my life took a different direction, and that guy's stuck walking in place. Sorry. Sorry, dude. I can't do anything about it. I don't mind though. I had a beautiful life all the same. Still do. This game seems to have a few bugs here and there, if you haven't noticed. But it's fine. Uh, and it's been out for a few years, so I'm guessing they probably aren't going to work the bugs out. It doesn't bother me though. Oh, time takes away it all away, so love it while you have it, I always say. Anyway, you've got work to do, and I've got to try and make eye contact with Miss Brown again. See you later. I got an achievement. It's not your grandpa. Hey, can I talk to this guy? Or is he just stuck? He just can't do anything right now. Oh, I thought I stopped. Let's see if I can reset him. No, okay, maybe not. What's that? Hey, coffee? Blunt? Want some coffee? Cherry pie, hot coffee, homemade. Let's go ahead and get some coffee. No, okay. Let's look where we're going. Okay, so Jack's auto is like all the way to the left. So if logically, if I keep going to the left, yes, I gotta click on the left. Okay, Jack, what you got some splaining to do? I don't see him anywhere. Let's look around. Hold on, I'm just gonna pause for just 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Is my car ready? This thing ever getting fixed? Small town, one auto shop guy, I guess. He's got, there's only like one guy working here, so he's got to do everything. Old-fashioned truck. I think I should take this car. I think Jack should give me a loaner. They do that sometimes, right? They give you a loaner while they're fixing cars. I think that looks like a pretty good car to take. Well, he's not here. What do we do? Send an officer over to his house. His car's still here, so he must be in Pineview. Until then, we've got other leads we need to follow. Let's go talk to Alan. Indeed. Everyone's a suspect at this point. Hello, Alan. How are you going away? How long are you going away for? Okay. Oh, hey, detective. A couple days, I think. What's in Fairwoods? Who's Audrey? It's not like I've been sneaking around your house or anything, but who's Audrey? What are you going for? Oh, just some supplies in the pub, everything, you know. It's gonna take you a couple days? Suspicious. I was thinking the same thing. I don't know if I should. I'm not sure where Fairwoods comes from. Did we find something about him that talks about Fairwoods? It's in Fairwoods. Fairwoods? Why would you say that? I'm not. Wait, are you going back to Fairwoods? No, I don't know why. And who's Audrey? How did you, Alan? Hey, that guy's free! Yay! I I didn't know how to tell you, Mark. Detective Audrey is my wife. Was, I guess. 5 years ago, we had no choice but to end our marriage. It wasn't bitter. We just wanted different things from each other. About a month or so back, she called me. I learned that Audrey had breast cancer. What? I didn't know how to tell you all this, Mark. After 5 years, absolutely no contact, something broke. I realized I just had to see her again. These two are like twins, right? But it looks like they're trying very hard not to look like each other. On the 6th, the day of the incident, we learned that she'd been cured. The cancer is gone. That's where I was on the 6th, detective, with her in the hospital. She's been treated. But why keep it a secret and risk becoming a suspect? Audrey and I talked and realized we wanted to get back together. She said she's wanted that from the first day apart, but only if I wanted to. But I didn't want Mark to know. I didn't know how to tell him that I was going back after everything. After my marriage ended, it was a very difficult time for both Mark and I as a family. I was in a bad way, but I didn't suffer alone. Mark suffered with me, for me, emotionally and even financially. He spent a month in Fairwoods with me, holding my life together. He kept me from falling apart. He made sacrifices for my sake. After I joined him in Pineview, he let me stay in his place for a month. Couldn't find any work, so he split his cafe and let me run a business without taking any money for the place. I didn't know how to tell you that I was going to disregard everything you've done for me, Mark. That I was going to go back and turn your suffering meaningless. Meaningless. That's all you went through. It was for nothing. Alan, you idiot. All you had to do was talk to me. Openly and honestly. You know what? You know that isn't easy. Well, you know that I wouldn't be hurt at all. All those years back, I suffered for you because I love you, because I want you to be happy. If going back makes you happy, that's all that matters to me now. Not that we wasted a lot of money and energy some years back. Mark, you don't know how happy I am for you right now. Plus, we had fun here, right? Thank you, Mark, for everything. I'll make it up to you somehow, I swear. Am I free to leave, detective? You could call up the hospital to confirm my story. Yes, alright. Will you be coming back to Pineview soon? I should be in a day or two. I'll be here for some time before moving back to Fairwoods. I hope things work out for him. I don't think he'd ever really gotten over her. It's gonna be lonely without him here working right next to the cafe. I'll visit more often, Mark. I mean, I already come every morning, but still. Thanks, Officer Blunt. Anyway, how's the investigation going, Detective? You know we can't talk about the case, Mark. Yeah, of course. But it's odd, you know? I don't get it. People say they were extremely toxic on the verge of killing each other. Anyway, but I never saw that. I only heard from others as I expected they did as well. Those two looked fine, except the last few months where they stopped coming out of their house. I mean, couples argue, right? Nothing wrong with that, as long as they try to work on it. And I think they did do that. In fact, I remember once in the cafe. Another flashback? Yay! I mean, when you're angry, it feels like you've completely forgotten everything we've done, that we have. It almost feels like you don't know me, that I love you. As if I'm a stranger and that you've never felt anything for me. Chris, it isn't like that. Remember that time when... okay. This is interesting because um, they have these... we've seen these memories. All these memories, and it makes me think that these sometimes you get stuck on these memories of just like a few great moments, very passionate moments, wonderful moments that you sort of cling on to, and you remember fondly, and that keeps you kind of going in the relationship. But you don't see the things that are like currently going on, and you just look back at the fond times and think, ah, that's loud. You just think that things can, those things, special things can happen again, but they don't. I mean, in this relationship, I imagine they don't. My own relationship or similar to this, and things arguments just got worse and worse. Anyways, I digress. How about when we had pizza? I like pizza. When you called me over to your place and it was raining and we ordered pizza and we made coffee in the kitchen. Remember how perfect that was? And of course, then we kissed for the first time. Moments like those are always alive. I really wish I could turn down the thunder in the back of my head, even when we're arguing. It's why I don't want to destroy you in a fight. I feel too much for you to ever do that. But those moments, it's like they never existed or mattered to you. They did, and I don't want to destroy you either. I want to destroy you, and believe me, I could. And I would destroy you. I don't know, sometimes it feels like you do. Chris, it's just that when I'm angry, I forget about all that, only for that moment. You hold yourself back because of the good times, but I can't. I guess I do forget everything for a bit, but I do love you too, Chris. What should we do? I don't know. Just remember all this when it sounds like I'm losing my mind. That I don't mean any of the terrible things I say and just try to ignore it, maybe. I don't think you could just ignore it and go on with life. Is it? I mean, how long is it's gonna go on for? Like the rest of our lives? Hmm. Oh, wait, what's in this pocket? Oh, I was gonna. I was thinking, oh, you want to have a feel in my pocket? Hey. Do you really walk around with post-its in your pocket? Oh, is that what that is? I thought it was a slice of cheese. Sometimes we can pin up our major points that we refer to during arguments, and hopefully it doesn't work like that. This isn't science, they're just emotions. At least he's trying. At least he's trying something. But how else do we make it work? I don't know, not like this. Alright, just write stuff down for fun. We don't need to pin it up. Come on. Fine, let's make your dumb notes. Jeez. Try to help me out here a little bit. Diane, come on. I keep wanting to say Audrey. Well, show me. Really like the good times. Talk about issues, convey patiently. Give you more attention. I don't know that giving more attention uh, is gonna help anything, but every time we seem to try to have a moment anymore, she snaps at me. I don't know. I'm not the best person to be um, talking to about a relationship advice. I'm just gonna say you love me. You love me, right? Who? What? Me? Who else? This is for me for when it feels like you don't even know me. Chris, you don't need to remember a reminder for that. It sucks that you don't, or just know it. I know it, but just the same way you can't recall the good times. I can't see any sign of love in you during our arguments. Please don't. I don't want to see a note on the wall every day questioning the validity of my feelings for you. My feelings are real. Please don't question them. Yeah, alright. This one's sideways. I really like the good times. We already kind of talked about that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we need to talk about it some more. During arguments, it's like you don't remember who I am. Try to think back at all the good times we had together. Don't forget about all that just because you're annoyed. I can't do that when I'm angry, Chris. I already told you. You have all this crap. Oh, you'll have to scrap. And you have all this crap. This one, just can't think about any of the good stuff when I'm annoyed. Alright, then. This is what I have to work with here. I mean, I feel like I'm the only one trying in this relationship. She's just everything's everything I do, and all these notes are just gonna be pointless, aren't they? I'll try this attention. Seriously? Chris, get out now, please. You've complained about it, that I should give you more time and attention. Yeah, but don't put it up on a wall, Chris. This is a bad idea. I want to bail on this. Okay. Talk about issues. She's not going to talk about them. What does this mean? It's what we're doing now. We're discussing our issues and not ignoring them. Let's keep doing that. Convey patiently? That sounds like that sounds like a logical thing to do to me, but maybe not to her. You know me, I get messed up when you talk to me like that. When you talk to me like you don't even know me. Let's discuss our issues patiently. I know it's hard to keep calm at times, but let's not say horrible things to each other. Oh God, she actually said all right. I thought she was gonna be like, no, can't do that. Sorry. Without the sorry. No sacrifices. This? No need to keep up with each other's bullshit if they say something that hurts you or something you don't like. It's something bothering you, let the other person know. Don't put up with it and suffer in silence. You know I've never suffered in silence. Ah, yeah. Yes, I do. You would not be silent. You are not a silent person at all. You have made that very clear. Analyze everything equals annoying code. It's happening. Shut up. Give space. Did you get that? Did you get all that, Diane? What's this, a mathematical equation? No, I'm just trying to show my love for you, that's all. I know you get mad if I start analyzing what's making you angry. You've said you just need space for a while and you'll be fine. Figuring it out and analyzing makes things worse and gives you another reason to get even angrier. So when I do that, let me know by saying it's happening, that you're about to get really mad. Say that and I'll disappear and just give you space to cool off. Does she want space? feel like she wants to argue. Haha, what? It's happening? That sounds so dumb. I'm not gonna do that. Fine, I'll give it a shot. There's a little bit of effort. Thanks, Diane. Well, that was fun. Fun? That wasn't fun for me. I don't know about you. Sigh. I love the sound of thunder and rain. This cafe is so cozy, I should come here every day. Take me with you. Thank God we're out of the thunder. He may love the thunder and rain, but good God, it is annoying in this game. So that's just what I think. Detective. You're asked to be informed if Jack returned. Well, he's back now. Perfect. Great job, Watts. Officer Blunt, we should talk to Jack. Mark, thanks for the information. I'd like to stop here, but I don't think I can save it. No, it won't let me save it, so we're going to go a little longer than usual. Let's all skip. There. Sub D. Don't call me D. You're a D. Where's my car, dude? Might as well ask him. What's up with my car? It's been about 5 days already. Oh man, don't stress, dude. You see, I had a hard time getting some parts. Yes, you're delaying me here, aren't you? I've got them now, so the car should be fixed by tomorrow. If he's the one that has something to do with all this, you'd think he'd want me out of here as fast as possible. I got them now, so the car should be fixed by tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's always tomorrow. Need to ask you some questions. Jack. Shoot. Not literally. How are you? Have you told everything about the 6? Of course, why not? Wouldn't I? Unless I skipped something unconsciously, something that I might have assumed unimportant. And what would that be? I mean, I did go to church that day, but you know, big deal, right? I'm gonna be intimidating because I like to. I'm a detective. That's what I do. Jack, I'm only going to ask a single question. I want you to answer it honestly. No beating around the bush. No half truth. It'll only put you in deeper trouble and let me tell you you're knee deep in shit already. You got that? Yes. I'm gonna get straight to the point. I think I'm only gonna get one shot at this, so yeah, this seems a little more complete, I guess, of a question. Did you sabotage construction? Hotel construction? Did you sabotage construction with tar, or did you not? Yes, I did. Flashback. Oh. Look, man, yes, I did sabotage the construction site, but it wasn't me that planned that. Well, you still went off. That's not gonna fly, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know what else Father Smith has involved in, but he put me up to this. Oh my god. I was right, you can't trust church people. They're all evil. Just kidding. I've known some good people and bad people on both sides of things. I don't know what else Father Smith had involved, but he put me up to this. I was only following his orders, dude, and I had my reasons. Start talking, Jack. What have you been up to? Why are you secretly meeting Diane? And the hotel project? What's going on? Okay, bottom line is, he didn't want the project coming up. I don't know why. He paid me to sabotage the construction and gave me the tools for it more than once. The tar? He gave me that too. He asked me to steal and wreck their tools. And yeah, he gave me good money to do it. That's how I got my convertible. He said the project... Oh, that is kind of a fancy car for him to have. I think he was saying he had money problems. You'd think maybe he would sell the car if he was having money problems. Said the project was causing problems between the two. They were constantly fighting about it. And a flashback. This is full of flashbacks. It's flashback attack in this episode. You know, back at the town hall earlier? Hmm? When I was meeting with them about the project, I saw this magazine about beachside hotels and... Are you listening, Diane? Of course, baby. Got me thinking there are so many advantages to building on the coast. She's reading the book, she's not listening. The beach, the water sports, even the transport. Good infrastructure. Okay, so nothing. I was just thinking about it. How nice beach resorts are. Right. What? What do you mean, what? Can't believe you're already bored of Pineview. Some people, like my dad is like that. He's moved. Within the last 5 years, he's moved to like 3 different places. and he wants to move again. I don't get people like that, but they just can't be satisfied. Always look like wanderlust, I think is what they call it. Maybe I'm wrong. When did I say that? Do you even listen to yourself? You're putting words in my mouth. That's not fair. But he is a very, like, romantic, if you will, person. He's always thinking about beautiful things. So what are you reading while you're not listening to me? Hello? You know, I thought you were obsessed with this project, that it had to be Pineview. I'm amazed that you can just lose interest so easily. Haha, I move on fast. I was thinking out loud. Are we still talking about that? I'm not moving on from Pineview. Obviously, I'm not, because we died here. I'm not moving on from here. Thinking about all this is childish and irresponsible. What's the point? Jeez, you got no imagination about anything? You never want to go anywhere, like, anywhere else, and just stay here and stay in our house? We end up staying in our house all the time. They said that. She's just a homebody, I guess. No, well, actually, it works. You see, one option would be to get this up and running, and then... Oh God, Chris, you don't need to explain everything. Whoa, okay, Diane, what's wrong? What's going on? Yeah, talk about your feelings, Diane. Don't keep it in. She is being unreasonable, but... I'll say a misunderstanding. This is just one big dumb misunderstanding. You know I'm bad at explaining myself. Ugh, no, you're not. You're just dumb. Dan, seriously. Rude. You overanalyze everything. Why is the speech bar all the way in the lower left-hand corner? Is that a bug? No, it's a feature. What else do you expect me to do when you don't explain what's going on with you? I'm not a bloody mind reader, Diane. Shame, it'd probably be more lucrative business. Son of a bitch. Or daughter of a bitch. I get it. You think Pineview is great, and I don't think of leaving. I never said that. In any case, the point isn't whether or not I like Pineview. It's that you like Pineview. Oh my God. Help me, please. Please end this flashback. I get the point. She was a... You're supposed to love this place. You can't start thinking of beaches all of a sudden. I won't... Don't you ever want to visit the beach sometime? I mean, I don't. I hate beaches, personally. I hate the sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. And the beach is none too pleasant either. There's sharks in there. There's things in the ocean that I don't want anything to do with. Me and the ocean, we have this agreement or we stay far away from each other. I do love it here. When the hell did I ever imply I didn't? You just did by thinking about moving somewhere else. Oh my God. It was a thought. They're acting like my parents now. Well, you shouldn't even need to think about it. I'm sorry, alright? Jeez. Don't apologize, man. I'm so lost with you, honestly. What is even safe to talk about anymore? Oh no, I mentioned to booking a holiday. I hope it doesn't piss Diane off. Oh shit, I asked if I wanted a coffee. I hope I haven't ruined Diane's day. You're being a child. Well, you made me do this. What is safe, Diane? Really, it's like I have to filter my own goddamn thoughts in this case, just in case all this happens. I don't understand you. Maybe they should have thought, maybe they should have gotten to know each other a little more before moving in together. I mean, this kind of passion just isn't enough to equal love. It's lust. Don't blame me if you can't read people, Chris. It's not my fault you're wired wrong. God. It just gets worse and worse. So that's how you feel, huh? Wired wrong? That's a really shitty thing to say. Can we stop? This is giving me a headache. Sure, Diane. Whatever you say. Whatever you want. As you wish. Chris? Oh my god, poor Chris. He looks like he broke his leg. But I'm assuming he's like depressed and withdrawn. I know that was really terrible. I said some mean things. It's just that way with me. When I get pissed, I blow up. I say horrible things. You seem to get pissed a lot. Things I don't mean. That's the problem. Being pissed is not a problem. Getting pissed, everybody gets pissed. I'm sorry you had to put up with that. You've been in there a while now. Are you okay? Chris? I'm gonna be silent. You don't deserve to hear me. I'm gonna make us some coffee, alright, baby? Then we can watch a scary movie together. Oh yeah, that'll make everything better. I mean, I don't like scary movies, I think. So this would be, like, good for her. I'm sorry for snapping at you. I love you, Chris. I wanted to help Diane. If scrapping the project was going to make her happy, then I was up for it. But that wasn't the only reason I did it. Dan, she's was beginning to feel scared, man. Scared of Chris. He had a gun. They had a couple arguments, and she said the gun was always within reach. That's right. He still has that gun. Jeez, that was a long time ago. He's kept it. No way. I care about you, and I want you to be safe. But there's no way I'm getting involved with the gun. Please, Jack. I'm not safe. Please don't leave me in this situation. I don't know. Tell the cops. This could really get shitty if we try to handle it ourselves. I can't tell the cops. What would I tell them? He keeps it up there in that drawer. I just want you to take the gun and go. Leave the rounds here. Just please go, Jack. Please, Jack. I talked to Father Smith about this. Never trust a guy named Smith. I knew a guy named Smith. And he was the least trustworthy person ever. And he was a very big churchgoer, too. He convinced me that the only way to end the arguments was to take the hotel out of the equation. I agree that it doesn't sound like the best way to help anyone, and I realized that soon enough, too. If only you had taken the gun, Jack, maybe this all wouldn't have happened. It's all your fault. All it did was cause more arguments, not make her happy. As Father Smith convinced me it would. I was a little slow to catch on, but eventually I did, so I thought, what did you think, Jack? What did you do? I decided to go and confront Chris, to talk to him face to face and tell him what I'd done, and to show him that he was making Diane miserable. I just wanted to stay out of it all, but I'd done a lot of damage. I needed to fix things. Couldn't sleep on the 6th. I was frustrated. I started walking over to their place. That's when I heard the gunshot. Time was it? I don't remember. Probably after 12 a.m. Are you sure it was 12? I just remember it was about 12:30 a.m. when I got back. So probably my place is about 15 minutes from there. Wouldn't that be... That doesn't... No, that doesn't quite work out, right? How many shots did you hear? Just one shot. That's when I freaked out and ran back to my place. That's all I heard. I wasn't even sure the shots came from their place. It was only obvious the next morning. See anyone? No, I didn't see anyone on my way back. Arrest him. He did it. He didn't cause the murder. And he did some. He might have done. He did some bad stuff, but I don't think I can arrest him for what he's done so far. And I don't know what. I think I need to let him go for now. I don't know what good arresting him is gonna do, really. All right, Jack, I'm letting you go for home for now. I don't want you leaving Pineview and going anywhere we can't get in touch with you. You got that? Sure, dude. I'll be in my shop if you need anything. Don't try to charm me with calling me dude. Detective, I got some news for you. Diane's father wasn't even in the country. That's alright, Ryan. It doesn't matter anymore. Round up some officers and search the town for Father Smith. Officer Blunt, come with me. We'll look for him in the church. We need to find him now. Is this getting towards the end? Are we getting... But are we getting our bad guy? Come on. Alright. Wow, that was a long episode. They were just not giving me any breaks there. This is very beautiful right here. Anyways, now I can finally save the game, and I hope you all enjoyed. There was a lot of dialogue in that. Um, hope you enjoyed again, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.